Today I've spent 100 million coins and we're going to try and figure out what is the best flip inside a Hypixel Skyblock. We're going to find which one's going to make millions. We've got a craft flip right here with sulfur and we're going to actually just go through them all and see which one's the best. We've put 100 million coins into this, so hopefully we can make that 100 million back. If not, let's try and double it. But let's get straight to the first flip. So if we dive straight in and we take a look at the first flip, it's actually diamond spreading. This is a very early on flip that you can do. It's in minion upgrades, and right here, diamond spreading. So 2k is what you buy it for, and you can sell it at 6.3k. So right there, you can be 3xing your money, you can be tripling your money from this one flip, and we've bought 100, so we're going to be flipping it at 6,374 per piece. 6,374, you can see we're going to be making around 415k profit. So already, let's put a counter on the screen right now. Top left of the screen, that's going to be the profit counter. So far, we've got 415k in profit. So now if we dive straight into the next one, we're looking at enchanted eggs. So we bought 1,000. Usually, we don't touch these. It's in chicken. And right here, as you can see, there's around an 800 coin difference. And they do fill pretty quickly, sell pretty quickly. As you can see, 392k in the insta sells, and then 56k in the insta buys. Some very nice numbers. So if we take a look at this and we go for a flip, we got 3,648. Let's bang this up, 3,648. We're adding another 825k to the total right now. So I've already lost count. That's probably around 1.2 million, I believe. However, up in the top left, you'll see, you can track it the entire video, how much profit we are going to be making. But so far, the enchanted egg is the better flip. We've just made 800k, however, we did buy 10 times the amount. So in theory, if we were to buy the same amount of enchanted, well, just normal diamond spreading, if we were to buy the same amount, we would have made around 4 million coins. However, we didn't buy that because I don't think that would fill as fast. I'm surprised 100 filled as quick as it did. But so far, that's how much profit we've got up here. Looking at the next one, we've got enchanted eye of ender. So here we've bought 1,000. Enchanted eye of ender is something where it's a very nice flip. Look at the buy orders, 617k into sells, 623k into buys. You got around a 650 coin difference, but it's constantly going to be bought, constantly going to be sold, and it just means it's easy profit really. It's a lot of profit you can be making. So let's say we sell up 7,600, and you go up. That's 76,000 per. But if we sell up at 7,600, you can see we're going to be making 595k coins in profit. 595k in profit. So that's still a very nice flip for how easy it is to do and how fast it fills. I would definitely give this a very nice flip. Quickly, we are trying to hit 3,000 subs by the end of the month, so make sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord down below where there's currently loads of the giveaways being hosted and there's loads more to come, so make sure to subscribe and check out the Discord in the description. Okay, so moving along to the next one, we're going to take a look at enchanted gold. So here we've bought 10,000 enchanted gold at 647. And we're going to be selling it at 756, it looks like. So once we lift it up at 756, we're going to be looking at about 1 million coins in profit just from enchanted gold. The reason why I like doing this, I've said it in previous videos, if you look just for something like this where it's not that huge great deal of profit per item, but if it's something where it's got 22 million insta sells, 8.9 million insta buys, most of the time you're going to be able to buy high quantities of this and move it, and that means every single piece you're getting 100 coins profit, roughly 125 coins profit. So that means for doing, as you just saw, 10,000 of it, we're going to be making 1 million coins. Moving along to the next one, we're actually going to take a look at enchanted obsidian. So here we bought 1.5k's worth. We are going to be flipping it at around 4,088. So once we list it up at 4,088, we're going to be looking at around 460k profit. So this counter is going up pretty quickly so far. Within the first 5 flips, the counter is going to be here. I'm going to say maybe 2.5 million it's on. Around 2.5 million, maybe 3 million. But for 5 flips, which all filled pretty quickly, and they are going to sell pretty quickly, that is quite a nice flip. Moving along, we're going to take a look at enchanted puffer fish. Here we bought 1,000 and we bought them for 2.3k. And we're actually going to be selling them at around 2,998. So this was a bit higher, I believe, when I first put the buy order up. It's still going to be 670k profit, but I believe it was at like 3.2k or something when I first saw it. But another 671k, that is not bad. Fish at the minute is a weird one because some days So as you can see, pufferfish, it's on about 3.3 million insta sells, 500k insta buys, so you're not going to have any troubles when it comes to buying or selling. I don't actually understand why there is such a high demand for the likes of enchanted pufferfish. However, as a flipper, I am not against that. That certainly does me favours. But then if we take a look at the next one, it's another fish. We're going to go with enchanted raw salmon. So we did put a buy order up for 1,000, but it's only half filled. So we've got to take that into account. We spent around 900k, and we're going to be getting back. We're going to be getting back around 2.6 million coins in profit. So add the 2.6 million to the counter. Taking a look at the next flip, we are going to look at now enchanted sand. So here again, it's only partly filled. So we filled 640 out of 1,000. So we have actually spent 2.4 million. And when we create a sell offer, we're going to get back 2.9. So we are making about 500k profit from the enchanted sand. And although it didn't fully fill, that's still some nice profit based on the fact that it about 64% filled. But if we go to mining and enchanted sand, I do believe it was a bit higher when I first put the buy order up, but that's still quite a nice flip. As you can see, 1.6 million into sells, 1.9 million into buys, and then obviously around 600 coin difference. It still does look pretty nice, and it is still a nice flip. So if we take a look at the next flip, we're going to go to ice essence. So here we bought 1,000 at 1.3k. I'm going to be selling it at 1,798. So once we bang this up, as you can see, we are going to be making about another 500k profit. So far, this counter up here is definitely growing. And I wonder what it's going to reach once we've finished off all of these. We are waiting on 2 books. If these both fill, that's around 10 million coins profit from both of them. However, we need them to fill. But if we take a look at the next, oh, there we go. Sand's already filled. So that's quite a nice flip. Take a look at the next. We're going to go to Jolly Pink Rock. So here we bought 100. And we're flipping it at around 6,998. So once we put this up, we are going to be seeing around another 500k profit. So back-to-back 500k profits, both meaning that's a million together. We've had quite a few 500k profit flips, so we are tallying this number up pretty high. Take a look at the next one. We'll actually look at one that shocked me a little bit. So we'll go to ordinary ink sac. So here we bought it at 1.2k each, and we're going to be selling it around 2,399. So once we list that up, we are going to be looking at about 1.2 million coins in profit. So that's a really nice flip. I would say get on the ink sacs right now, because ink sacs is one of the amazing flips that I have found. And it's crazy. Sometimes it does amazing, sometimes it isn't the best. However, if you look at it, 5.9 million insta sells, 740k insta buys, and then if you look at the enchanted ink sac, that's still you're getting around 10k coins profit per, and it does decently well as well. But normal ink sac definitely does look like the way to go. Take a look at the next one. We are going to look at green goblin egg. So here we bought 100 at 14k. What? I don't quite remember it being like that. When I let me just. Okay, well it shot up to 400k. When I was doing it, it was at about, I'd say 20k. But for some reason it's at 400k, so if we sell it at 407,000 coins, we're expected to make 40 million coins. I don't think that's going to sell. Plus 40 million coins, but I can't see that selling. That's unrealistic. However, what it should have sold for is around maybe a million coins profit, 1.5 million coins profit. But if that sells, then we're getting 40 million, so we're not going to complain at all. But if we look at Grand XP bottle, we're going to be selling it at around 5,944. So if we list this up, we're going to be looking at about 380k profit. It's not a bad profit. It's a flip that also sells fast, fills fast. It's quite a consistent flip if that's what you're looking for. Sort of a safe bet, I'd say. But next one, it's actually the Jerry 3D glasses. So we bought it for 45k. We're selling it at 327k. So we're going to be making about 280k profit from that. I just saw it, and I've never flipped Jerry glasses, so I wanted to see how quick it does. It filled. It actually filled pretty fast, and it's quite a nice profit, 200k just for one of them. So if you used to buy like 5, you can get a million coins profit, and you'd only be spending about 250k. Taking a look at the next one, we are going to be looking at scarf fragments. So we bought 100, and we spent 51 coins per, and we're going to be selling it around 16,468. So once we list this up, we are going to be looking at a profit of about 1.6 million coins. So these flips towards the end are getting quite crazy. 1.6 million coins is an amazing flip for something that costs you around 50 coins per to buy. Obviously if you buy 1,000, then you're going to be looking at about 10 million coins profit. So definitely a very nice flip right there. Taking a look at the final flip, so sulfur. Here what you're going to do is you want to just claim it all and turn it into enchanted sulfur. So if we do this, we spent 104k on the entire thing, and you're going to see how much profit we are going to make. So we spent 104k and we're getting back nearly 2 stacks of enchanted sulfur. You take it to the NPC, and as you can see, we pretty much doubled our money right there. So we made back about 200k. So we're making about 100k profit from that. So it's quite a nice flip. It's quite an early game, however you need sulfur collection unlocked. So if you want to do that, the best way I can suggest is probably getting corrupted soil, put it on a minion, and then you get sulfur that way. Or if you have Crimson Isles unlocked, you can obviously get sulfur there. But that is everything for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe and like. We are trying to push 3,000 subs by the end of the month. But that is everything from today's video, and peace.